This is the Narrowboat Review, and I am Jack Beyer, your Narrowboat Reviewer. This is a different kind of Narrowboat Review today. Instead of reviewing different vlogs that have been released, I want to talk to you all about the Silver Propeller Challenge from the Inland Waterways Association. This is a great challenge, and I got onto it watching Minimalist and how they were the first to complete the challenge. Last summer, Minimalist was in a chat, or a vlog rather, with the Inland Waterways people, and this was their way of being congratulated by the IWA on their feat. And it kind of encouraged me too. You see, the Silver Challenge is there to get us to use the canal system. It's a use it or lose it. You know, I can remember back a few decades when the canal system wasn't used and how it was in rack or ruin. I remember doing Llangollen, and there were branches that weren't there. There was, the Montgomery wasn't there. I mean, it was there, but it wasn't navigable. So it is a use it or lose it. And all around the network, there are different spots that the Inland Waterways has recognized as underused or little used. Or they're areas where they've just been restored and they want them to become used. Or they're areas that need to be restored and they want to encourage the use of you going to those places. You see, it's no secret. Who's going to make it work is the people with the money. It's the people in the government and in the business community that see value for using the canal system. Sure, we all pay our fees. I mean, I pay it through a hire company. You pay it maybe through the Inland Waterways license. But it's the businesses, it's the pubs, it's the grocery stores, it's the laundromats. It's all of those businesses along the way that see value in having that canal go by their premise or into their town. We need to encourage those people to like and to work with us and lobby with us to get the canals kept up in their current condition or better condition, and also to expand the waterways. So how does a Silver Propeller do that? Because if there's a misused area or a little used area, and all of a sudden it gets hit by people like you and I who are doing the challenge, and the businesses start noticing that they've got canal traffic coming in, that's how we encourage it. Now, I know a lot of you folks, you're home and you're locked down. Now, I'm not locked down, but I stay down by on purpose because I don't want to catch the COVID or even pass it. If I have it, I don't have it. But you're locked down. You have a choice. So now's your chance to go through your plans for 2021. And while you're planning, why not plan to visit one or more Silver Propeller challenges? And what I hope to do in this vlog and succeeding vlogs is to help you and encourage you, well, let's do it the other way around, encourage you and help you to find spots near you that might be of interest to you to visit. The Inland Waterways Association has a website, as you all know, and all of you know how to get into the Silver Propeller, but I'll show you how in a minute. And once you're in, they have a list, they have a map, and the map shows you all the sites, and then they have a list, and the list puts it out in text form, and it shows you the rules for each individual site. For instance, on the Ashby, when you go up on the Ashby, you've got to go to the end of the navigable section, take a picture of yourself and your boat and the Ashby. It has to be readily recognizable. Here's the big rule. Has to be readily recognizable as that spot. Plus, it's got to have your picture in it and your means of transportation, boat. And you could, there are parts where you can't do a narrowboat. Okay, there are. On the Monmouth Breck, for instance, there's a point, and you can't get your narrowboat there easily. I mean, you could hire a narrowboat when you're there, but you can also use a paddleboard or a kayak or even a blow-up child's canoe. You just have to be on the water in a conveyance, take a picture of yourself in it. And just to help you out, I'm going to show you how to find these spots. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to tell you how to fill out the form. There is a form. It's on the Inland Waterways Association. You can, submit your ID and so forth, and then they send you the form. You fill the form out, you submit it. All those instructions are on the website. I'm not going over those today. Today I'm just going to show you how do you use that website and how do you populate your map. Well, I'm going to use the big map behind me. This is just the largest Nicholson's map I could find. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how I put the stickers on each one of those sites. And we're doing this right on my MacBook. So I'm just going to type in Silver Propeller. And this is Siri that I'm using. You can use Google. You can just come down here at Google, Bing, whatever. I'm using Siri. So I type in Silver Propeller, and since I've brought it up before, my browser remembers it. So I'm just going to click on that. And it brings up the Inland Waterways Association, and you can see the Silver Propeller Challenge. It tells you here what the challenge is all about and why you would want to do it. And here's the important part. It gives you a map or a list view of them if you want to just see it in text. So let's start with the map. You bring it up and I just double click on it. When I was watching a Minimalist, when they were being interviewed by the Inland Waterways, they put up a piece of paper that showed the 20 spots that they did. They've since done more than that, but the first 20. And I just took my camera, took a picture of it and printed it out. So I know that their first spot was Ashby. So let's try to find that. I double click and it zooms in. Double click again, it zooms in some more. And you can see where I'm headed. There's the Ashby Canal. And when I scroll over it with my little finger, you can see it pops up, Ashby Canal. Then if I go up here and I click on the map symbol, it tells me the limit of navigation beyond Snarestone Wharf. Well, let's find out some more about it. Sometimes that doesn't work, and that was one of those times, wasn't it? Oh, well. There is another way to do it, and I'll have to show you how to get in. It's very peculiar. Sometimes when you click on that, it does show it to you, but let's just do it this way. I'm going to the list view, and it happens to be that Ashby is the first up. And again, double clicking isn't working. You just got to be patient. There it goes. And you can see it tells you all of the rules. First thing you want to see is up here, accessible to all craft on the connected inland waterways. Sometimes that's accurate, sometimes it's not. It's tricky. What you really need to do is look at the map and then read the dialogue. But what you're trying to do if you have a narrowboat is just to do the ones that are connected to the inland waterways. If you want to go by car someplace to like Monmouth Breck with your rubber inner tube, then you won't take your narrowboat, and this will tell you, hey, look, don't bother with the narrowboat. Anyway, visit the navigation of this beyond the Snarestone Wharf on the Ashby Canal by boat or canoe. And it tells you why that they want people up there. They want to, make sure that people use the Ashby Canal. And there's the map of the location that we saw before. So it shows you the write-up. It shows you the map. It shows you. But what I find helpful is to have all of these little dot things all at once on the map. Now to get back, it's kind of awkward. You got to hit that, and now we're back again. Come on, map. There we go. So what I thought would be helpful would be to take this map and take all of these stickers that are on it and actually populate my map on my wall with it. What I'm going to do now is stop, and I'm going to start populating the wall behind me. Spot, we know that that's at Ashby. Let's get the next one. I happen to know that the air wash is up here somewhere, so let's get that one. And again, does it pop up? It says Air Wash Canal right there. So I'm going to click on it, find out more. And again, that did not work. So I'll just zoom in here. And I got a pretty good idea where it is now. But if I want to get it specifically, I'll just click the list view, and I know that Langley Basin, or the air wash, is down here someplace. There it is, Langley Mill Basin. Click on it. I don't know why the website is being so difficult with me, but it is. Just have to play with it. There it goes. And visit it by canal or canoe. I know Joe and Michael of Minimalist did it. They showed us going up the air wash. But here's the map, and it shows you where my sticker needs to be. So I've got my two stickers now. I've got the Ashby and I've got the air wash. So let's go back. We're going to go back up here to the list, and just for tickles and grins, we'll just go and do the Staten and Matson's Bridge. Assuming there it goes. And it's going to show me where it is. Oh, okay. I see where it is. It's up near Kendall. So if I double click, it's going to show me. Oh, but see that number 2? That means there's 2 sites up here. Boom. Now, Joe and Mike did this first one, which is, looks like I think it's this one, Stainton. And the other one, Matson's, that was kind of, apparently it's just now been opened, because I don't know why you would do the one down below. Why would you do this one without doing that one, or vice versa? You're going to have to do them both. So I'm going to put both stickers on there. Okay, so I've got 4 stickers to put on the map. Let's take a break, and we'll do that now. For some of you that have seen my earlier vlogs, you'll know that this is the Nicholson map of the waterways of Great Britain, and I've been using it as the backdrop to my videos. It's just taped up to the wall, no big deal. I was going to use push pins to mark spots on it, but my wife said if I put push pins into the wall, I might have to move out. So instead, I'm just going to use these red stickers. So the first spot that we noticed was on the Ashby. So the Ashby is right there. I just, followed up the Coventry until I hit the Ashby. So I'm going to put a red sticker. That's my first spot. The second spot that we saw, by the way, was the air wash. And I happen to know that, this is the Leicester Ring, which I'll be doing this June. So there it is. I'm going to put a red dot there. Then I did 2 other spots. The first one I did was on the Lancaster. Now this is crazy because the map just shows the Lancaster going this far. And there is a marina there. That's one of the silver propeller spots. But what I noticed was when I did the write-up, I noticed that there was another one further up. And when I was investigating it, this one popped up. So there's another one up here. Now on this map, it shows that the canal doesn't go all the way up there. But in the Nicholson's guide itself, yeah, it does go up there. I'm suspicious of this one only because it's not on any of the documentation that Michael and Joe of Minimalist have done. But you can see how I've done 4 spots. Now, I'm not going to keep you here while I do the rest, but that's what's going to happen next. I'm going to do the rest of the spots on this big map. So you might be saying to yourself, so what about the dots? I mean, dot spots. What am I doing with the dots? I am a visual type person. I like to see things visually. That's why I like maps. So if I've got my entire map back here populated with those little red dots, I can look at it and say, what's close to what I'm at? What kind of route can I put together to accomplish one or more silver propeller challenge sites? For instance, I know when I do the Leicester Ring, I'm going to do air wash and I'm going to do Ashby. Those are the only 2 that are really close to the Leicester Ring. But if I was doing anything down near the BCN, there's about 4 or 5 sites down around Birmingham that I could do, and I would try to work that into my canal routing or my plan for 2021. And all I'm suggesting is that we work together to do Silver Propeller Challenge sites, 1 or more, in 2021 so that we can all get together and make the canals more prosperous, not just in our eyes, but in the eyes of the gongoozlers, the pub owners, the innkeepers, the store owners. You know, it's use it or lose it, and let's use it. Well, that's all I've got for you today. This is Jack Beyer, your Narrowboat reviewer. This has been a different kind of Narrowboat review. If you want to see this map fully populated with dots, or if you'd like to have a copy of your own, downloadable on the internet, it's not the Nicholson's, it's just a photograph of all the little dots on a Nicholson's, I'd be glad to help you out. The other thing to do is if you've purchased this from Joe and Michael, you could put the dots right on it. But that would be a nice guide. And perhaps when you're putting your plans together, watch the next Narrowboat review. We're going to talk about follow the dots. If you like this review, please thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up button for a like. Subscribe if you would. Leave comments if you'd like. And if you click the little bell icon, you'll know when the next one's up. In future vlogs, I'm not going to just show you dots. I'm going to show you a guide, a journal that you can put together that will help you complete the Silver Propeller Challenge. This is Jack Beyer wishing you all a great day.